Hello, and welcome to today's show, everyone. Today we have a few special guests with us, Jocasta and Oedipus. Today we will be discussing the situation between this once happily married couple. This is where the situation takes a drastic turn. This once happy wife turned out to be the mother of her husband. Now introducing this very woman, Jocasta.
Thank you so much for having me. I am looking forward to our discussion.
So, what exactly has been happening between you and your husband?
Well, I don't know that I would use the word husband, but things have been pretty interesting lately. I can't say I wanted to be here in the first place, but I understand the importance.
Just keep going.
Why don't you explain to us what's been going on the last few days?
At the beginning of yesterday morning, I woke up believing I was in a happy relationship with my husband. This all went south after he decided to search for his parents. I told him not to because I felt that I would only end in despair. Unfortunately, I was right. Can't say I'm surprised.
That doesn't sound so good. Tell us more.
Well, it all started when the plague spread among our people. Questions were asked around about what the solution may be. Nobody knew. Not a single person. That was until one day, Creon, my bro, came home from his travels and revealed to Oedipus that the only way to help our people was to find the murderer of Laius, my deceased husband. At this point, my foolish current husband set foot outside our land to find his mystery man. He came back with the crazy accusation given to him by a blind man that he was the murderer. Now I thought, what an insane idea!
He must have seemed pretty intrigued with all this new information.
Oh, just wait! That isn't even the best part! A messenger came once he arrives home and tells him that the person who he thought was his father isn't. What? But oh boy! Did I think about these details extremely hard? And then it all came together. Oedipus was the baby Laius and I had given away at birth. He was my son.
Now calm down.
I had married my son.
Now calm down. Is there anything else we need to know?
No, I refuse to speak about this anymore.
I'm so sorry that you feel this way, Jocasta, but we have another guest to introduce. Audience, will you please welcome Oedipus?
What?
I'm so happy I could be here today.
There you go.
Thank you for having me here, Jocasta.
Oedipus.
Now, don't get too worked up, guys. Now, Oedipus, it's time for you to explain your side of the story.
Well, I had overheard what Jocasta said about our people and how they had developed the plague. I was genuinely worried. I had to do something for our people, so I set out on a journey to find this man that would take all of our problems away. Turns out, I came back with some disturbing allegations that I was the one that killed Laius. I didn't think it could be true.
Was you that killed him?
Now, Jocasta, please settle down and let him finish.
Don't touch me.
Yes, please. Settle down, honey. I didn't mean for this to happen. I just have anger issues. I went off.
Bull crap, Oedipus!
Shut up and let her speak.
As I was saying, I had got home with these ridiculous details running through my mind, and a messenger came to tell me more information. He told me that my so-called dad wasn't my real dad. Talk about the Murray show. It took some time for it to click in my mind, but the person that I had killed was my real father. And to add to it, my mother was my wife. I had children with her. Try and give me a more awkward love triangle? I bet you can't.
Yeah, you nasty.
Well, you shouldn't put all the blame on him. It takes two to tango. And on that note, we will go to a commercial break. See you in a bit, folks.
Oops. I need a drink from the refrigerator. Oh! Maya! I'm gonna.
Do you need Life Alert for instances like this? Probably. Well, good thing I got you covered. I have customizable Life Alerts. You need it. You need it. Basically, all you have to do is press and help will be on the way. Call 1-800-LIFE-ALERT and you'll be secured for life.
Howdy, folks. I hope you enjoyed your commercial break. Now we will try to find a solution for these two lovely people. Might be a hard one, but we'll keep grinding. So let's start with the hard stuff. Do you think either of you will be able to forgive each other?
How could I forgive him for ruining us when we were just fine without knowing that information? It ruined everything. My reputation went in the dumps.
So you're more worried about your reputation than the good of our people? You wanted them to suffer through the plague while there was a solution that could help them? How selfish of you. I was doing that for the good of the people. You're ridiculous.
Why think about others when your family was being destroyed in the process?
Get real. Your first duty as a leader is to take care of the people. That was evident in the moment that you signed up and took that position. Jocasta, you need to understand that he was doing this for the good of the people, not to personally attack you guys' family.
That is exactly the point I was trying to get across.
Oedipus, you can't fix what you don't acknowledge. Jocasta has feelings as well. It's important for you to take them into consideration.
Yeah, as a man, you should always pay attention to how girls feel.
You think? Overall, I think the both of you need to improve on communication. Oedipus, you need to let Jocasta talk about how she feels. And Jocasta, you need to understand his motives. I don't think I've seen any worse communication between a couple than this. Now we'll let them talk on this over a commercial break.
What is that? Oh my gosh! Not my
Period.
No! My livestock is getting out of the pen by that rabid animal! What shall I do? Get Athens insurance and you'll be better protected from mayhem like this.
Now we're back. It seems that though they have made progress since you viewers have been away.
I think we have too, Dr. Phil. It will take some time, but I think my own personal situation is that I can't be selfish. I should think about what's better for others and not only what is best for me. I know and understand why Oedipus took those measures to find the truth about the murderer, or in other words, himself.
And I have come to the conclusion that I need to think about Jocasta's feelings and not ignore them. I wasn't treating her in the way a wife should have been treated.
Now that we have aided in solving their problems and all came to a conclusion, it's time for you all to learn from their mistakes as well. Some big problems can have simple solutions, much like this one you saw here tonight. It's important to work together as one to overcome what is going on. You need to take others' emotions into consideration and not be selfish. There are always going to be ulterior motives behind the reasons why people act certain ways. The sooner you acknowledge these motives, the sooner their problems will come to an end. Thank you for watching and have a good night.
here.
Okay. Oh, this is still going.
2:16.
In 2 minutes, Landon would have been born in 20 minutes. Stop!
I'm gonna pee my pants. It's
But-
fine.
Do you want to just do it tomorrow?